Hey everyone, it's Dr. Rick. Today's unboxing is on Spectra's Cannamist. The Spectra Cannamist is a way to get CBD dominant strain into your bloodstream. This is the first time you're finding me. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and the alert button to find out when I do new videos or unboxings. So this, again, when I talk about the CBD, it's usually, you can't separate THC and CBD from the medical cannabis plant. When you go through the distillation process and the cultivators in Central Illinois make their product, it is chemo typing that tells you how much CBD or THC or CBN or CBG, THCA, all those cannabinoids are measured. Boy, this is a hard package to open. What the heck? Okay, first off, I don't like the packaging. Teeth always work. Okay, so this is the container. That is the spray. And looks pretty cool. Convenient, tiny, portable, and you can use it at your discretion. So these are my usuals. I either go with tablets, half tablet twice a day of Vexi Relief 14-to-1, or Matter, which is a good tangerine flavored high CBD tincture, or SpectraCell's Canna Drops. But I thought this would be novel. It's not as big, but we're going to give it a try. The percentage is 80% CBD, 10% THC. And you can see my other videos as far as the breakdown for the other guys. However, so that is the spray. And I assume I just sprayed under my tongue. One squirt should do the trick. Packaging is really a pain in the butt. Okay, I just had to do a couple sprays. I wasn't sure how to prime this, but tropical flavor, tastes pretty decent. I'm keeping it under my tongue as long as I can, 3 minutes. Some people say 30 seconds. You know, there's no overdose if you keep it under your tongue, so just keep it down there as long as you can. The objective, obviously, I'm going to be talking like a hot potato voice, is to allow the oil to sit on the mucous membrane so that it will diffuse through the mucous membrane into the bloodstream to get you levels where hopefully you get therapeutic effect. The therapeutic effect with CBD is to modulate THC, and it's also to stimulate CB2 receptors in the body. Check out my video on the endocannabinoid system, you'll understand that. So it's not really a psychogenic or psychotropic percentage as far as high CBD, low THC, but I think it does help in the long run. That's why I usually tell my patients, I had to swallow this. I usually tell my patients that if you're going to load up with CBD, especially if you're older, I think it's fair. I would say twice a day dosing for at least 6 to 8 weeks, and then you see how you feel. Sometimes if you don't notice any change, stopping that will bring you that feeling of, oh, I didn't realize it was feeling this good. Or if you just want to load up with this in anticipation that you're going to be using THC, because I do think the CBD modulates how much of a high you get from your THC. So it's important. Plus, the CBD is great for inflammation. Again, you'll see it all in my ECS video. But, pretty decent. My throat's a little dry. That's common with the oils of the cannabinoids. But as in a pinch, there's about 45 squirts in here. I just primed it and used up 3. You should just use 1 squirt twice a day to give you that 80% CBD, 10% THC. But again, you can't really compare apples to oranges, so using percentage and then using milligram dose is a little bit different. But bottom line, since we don't have that much information, since it's still a Schedule 1 classification as far as medical cannabis, we don't have any data. So hopefully the government will take it off Schedule 1, make it Schedule 3, so we can start investing in data to figure out how we get this into the body, into the bloodstream to do specifically what we want it to do, whether it's autoimmune fighting, arthritis, pain relief, PTSD, rewiring the brain, whatever it is, or even this COVID thing, if we can control the cytokine response or cytokine storm, hey, why not? It is not covered by insurance just yet. Hopefully it will be. So I'll let you know later in typing up if I had any side effects. I doubt it. All these, I'm very used to having CBD in my bloodstream. There's no high. Now, some people are super sensitive, like leaky gut patients, and they might have the weirdest symptoms. But as long as you're not that way, then you should be fine with dosing this for at least 6 to 8 weeks. So don't expect any changes for that amount of time. It's kind of like using moisturizer. If you trust me, you use the moisturizer during the wintertime and hopefully have less itching at the end or deep into winter versus waiting till you have irritation, using a steroid and expecting a steroid cream to turn around your itching in a day. It'll happen. But if you want to avoid the steroid and prescriptions for itchy skin, you use a moisturizer way ahead of time. So same thing with this. Build up the CBD, hopefully it'll modulate, make you feel better, maybe control your disease process, and then you maybe introduce THC. But if you're fine, which is what I am, I'm fine with the CBD, I'm going to keep this up forever. There's very little downside unless you have leaky gut and you absorb in a weird way. But so if you have any comments on what you found with SpectraCell Cannamist, let me know. I wish there was a way to figure out when the levels or if we can measure levels in the bloodstream, but thus far not yet. In Tel Aviv, they do have the capacity because the government can fund studies because it's not controlled, or at least it's not considered a Schedule 1 drug over there. But for now, we'll just have to wait until we change a couple things and independent data comes up. So thanks for watching. Otherwise, I'll see you at the next unboxing.